especially with those who have fallen victim to this terrible tragedy today. Now, I have some very practical matters, and I just want to look at my notes to make sure that I don't forget any of these, but I want to convey a number of things to the people of the City of Toronto, especially people in this area. First of all, we're asking people who live here or who work here, please do not come to this area if you're not already here. The police and the other first responders have a lot of work to do on a very complicated investigation, and it just helps with the task they have in front of them if people are not in this area. Secondly, we've asked, and we are asking, that all of the businesses and buildings that are office buildings where people work during the day, that those people would, in an orderly fashion, close those businesses for the remainder of the day and ask people to go home. It is close to the end of the business day for many people in any event, but we're asking if people will close their businesses, and we're asking for those businesses that are on the east side of Yonge Street that they use Doris Avenue for those who are trying to leave by car or on foot, and for those on the west side that they use Beecroft. In other words, we're trying to keep people off Yonge Street near the scene of this tragedy so that the police can continue with their investigation and so that there's as little chance of any kind of disturbance of the scene of this incident as possible. So we're asking that to be the case. I have already asked that the city government building at Mel Lastman Square be closed for the day, and I think again it was close to the closing time, and so again I'm hoping those people are leaving that building in an orderly fashion. We're asking that people who are coming home to them, it'd be easier if they don't come tonight or if they come at a later hour so that not everybody is coming here at one time. With respect to public transportation, as people will know, we have had the subway closed at the North York Centre station today, but the trains have been passing through. Passengers are asked to get off at Shepherd, and the trains then go through on to Finch, and people are not able to get on or off at North York Centre, and in fact the trains are empty traveling between those two stops going northbound. We're asking people to take that into account in their travel plans, if possible, to use the York University, Spadina University subway line, or to use other means, because obviously it will be more complicated than normal because we can't offer shuttle buses on the section of Yonge Street that is closed and would be expected to remain closed for some period of time. I would say to people that I've been advised in the briefings that I've been privy to this afternoon that it is likely there will be several days of disruption going on because there's a major investigation obviously that's going to be taking place here, and I hope that people will be considerate of that and understand that there are likely times we make the one available for the families and loved ones of those who may have been affected or those who are concerned about that. And so in introducing Deputy Peter Ewan, may I just say once again that it is a time to be as calm as we can be in the city, to understand that our first responders are doing their job, especially our police. I can tell you how incredibly impressed I was at the professionalism and the thoroughness of the people that I saw in action in the room that we've just come from. And I hope people won't forget that spirit of unity and that spirit of solidarity and that sense of calm that we should have as people go about dealing with an awful tragedy. But nonetheless, they'll be dealing with it, I'm sure, very effectively. And on that note, I would ask Deputy Ewan to brief you from his end. And we will not take any questions today because it's just at a stage where it's too early to start into the kinds of things I'm sure you'd want to know about. Deputy?
Good afternoon. My name is Acting Chief Peter Ewan. I'm here to relay some information to you as to what happened today on Yonge Street. Approximately 1:30 this afternoon, Toronto Police received a number of calls from citizens indicating a vehicle was driving on Yonge Street and striking a number of pedestrians between Finch Avenue and Shepherd Avenue. At this time, what is known to us is we have located that vehicle. The driver is in custody right now, and he's been investigated to the events that took place this afternoon. I also want to offer my condolences to the families and the victims of this tragic event that took place. We can confirm for you tonight, right now, we have 9 people that are dead, 16 that are injured. Toronto Police Service has mobilized all available resources, and I can assure the public all our available resources have been brought in to address this tragic situation and to investigate this situation. And